What up, YouTube? I got my two girls here. You see the Grey Goose, the 2021 Street Guard Special. And the 2015 Black on Black Street Glide. This was the rebuild bike. Don't forget that we're still trying to raffle this bike off. So head over to likenewcycles.bigcartel.com, buy yourself a hat and be automatically entered into the raffle for this bike. I think it's looking good. Oh, just noticed this guy is out. So I may have to pull the fairing off and see what's the deal. Maybe something has come loose because it was just on. I have to admit, I'm so tired of having to take this fairing off and on, off and on. So that's one of the things when you start making, aftermarket changes, putting things on your bike and things stop working. You see the light is back out again. So I will be contacting Custom Dynamics because there must be a short in one of the wires. What up, YouTube? All right, we're back. We got a package here from Custom Dynamics. What we're doing today is switching out this lower fairing light. Put this out. Yeah, so you see the light there is not on. I think I had that in one of my other videos where I was recording and didn't even realize that the light was not on. So you can see the other side is fine. You can see the other side is fine, but here is out. So when I jiggled the wires, it just seemed like there was a short. So anyway, I need to do what I hate doing the most, or at least I just don't like taking the fairing off and on when I don't have to. But anyway, we'll remove those 3 screws, take out the windshield, remove the 2 screws on the side, then tilt the fairing down, disconnect those these two lights, these 2 vent lights, disconnect those up here on top, disconnect the headlight, take the fairing off, move it to the side, then we'll use a screwdriver to pop that out, then we'll run it up the frame there and into here, and also need to disconnect it from this assembly because it's connected to that too. I'll need to disconnect it from that light because, like I said, you go from the accessory across down to that light. So we'll do that. All shit that I hate to do, but can't rock. It just looks crazy riding around like this. And I want to go over to Daytona on Wednesday and see what they got going on over there. So anyway, stay tuned. There goes the zip ties. Let's test this out while I'm here. I should have did that first. All right, we got success. All right, so not so bad. So all I need to do now is dig this guy out, pull it through, and then we are good to go. And I could double check the other side too while I'm at it. So let me turn this off. Plug that in. This is the extra one if I need it. Turn this on. So now they're both on. Find my signal. That's switched. And back on. Try not to knock the camera over. That's signaling, so that's good too. Alright, so we're all good now. So now we'll dig this other one out, zip tie it all back up again, and be back in the game. I noticed too, that on the old one, it didn't have this red wire. It looks like it was a white wire. So now they changed the color to red. So not sure why, but I think they also upgraded this amber white box. I think they upgraded these two since I've had this. And there's also, what else? Oh, look at this. And then there's, I guess I should have put a cover over this. But there's also a fuse in here too. That's what it looks like, but there's a fuse in there. So they've made some changes to the, I guess, mechanics or the electrical behind this. Because like I said, this wire is red now, and you also have, I'm assuming that's a fuse or whatever, but I believe that's a fuse. So that wasn't in here before. So whatever, as long as it works. And also, this was the thing that I was talking about in another one of the videos. When I originally installed these, the only thing that worked was the signal, and I couldn't get the lights to run. Well, the run portion actually comes from this accessory accessory connection here. And me, like an idiot, when I was doing it, I was trying to plug this into here, but there was a dummy plug in there, and I don't know, it just wasn't registering that it was a dummy plug. So once I pulled out the dummy plug and plugged this guy in, then all of a sudden it was working. But I actually saw that looking at a video from a Professional Monkey, I believe, and you know, he had the same thing, and I was like, shit, man. I mean, fuck. And even in the and even in the, excuse me for the language, but and even in the directions, I guess it kind of references this, but I don't know. It just went straight over my head. So anyway, let me get back to this. Just like that. To take this guy out, you know, you just press it and pull it, and it should just come right out. So now that's hanging. I mean, technically, I guess I could just cut it because it's not like it works anymore. Because it doesn't. Just pull all of this out. And really, what I really forgot about was you could just disconnect this one right here. This white one. So garbage. Since they clearly changed the design, and then this guy, we just pull it through. That's technically what you could do. There's these two screws over here on the side. You can loosen them up so you can get this through. I'm probably gonna have to do that. Of course, I don't remember how I actually installed it, but I would assume I took that piece off. It only makes sense. Yeah, so let me loosen this up so I can pull this piece out, and then just to show you what I'm talking about. Talking about these two screws here. Loosen these up so you can pull this guy through, because I believe that's how I actually got this through here, because this is pretty much closed. So you need to take this off too. So let's do that, and then we can pull this guy through and then reinstall it. And it also so happens to be what is this, a T27? T25, actually. You don't have to take it all the way off. You could just loosen it and it'll come out. There we go. Out she goes. So this one is garage. This one is garbage, and we'll install the other ones. I like the ones that they have for Kirk, but I still like these better because they go all the way around. Whereas the Kirk ones are just halfway. I think the Kirk should have just made it so that way it's, so it was, it went all the way around the LED. It's really bright, and like I said, I do like it, but I like this one better because I have the halo light here, so this kind of looks like a halo when it lights up. So I do kind of like that look a lot better. So let's get these out of the way because they're garbage. So I'm not going to keep any of it. Right to the trash. Get our new guy. And what you have is you have a little hole right here. So you can feed it through the hole and then bring it around to the other side. And then run it up and then into the back of the fairing. So take off our zip tie. Our twist tie. This bike needs a bath. When you're putting this guy through, if you find that you can't get it to come out of the bottom because this piece is on, then just take it off. And that's it. Just pull this guy through. And then also, there's like a little indent where you can slide this guy through, so that way you're not pinching it when you reinstall it. So make sure, sorry, let me speak up. So when you take this piece off, I only took the left screw all the way out and sliding this guy through. And there's a little bit of a little indent where you can slide this wire through. So that way when you retighten this, you're not pinching this actual wire. So once you have this guy through nicely, what you do is put it in there. And that's it. Just push it all the way through and you should be good to go. And that's it. That guy's installed. Pull this all the way through. There's wiggle it around. Make sure you're not pinching it. I'm not. And then put this back into, and then screw this guy back into place. And you should be good to go. Perfect. So that's installed. I'm gonna take a little break, go grab me some food, because I'm hungry. It's early in the morning here. Excuse all the construction noise as usual. Today is the day that they want to do the whole hour loud drilling and hammering and nailing. Hey guys, be back. Well, what up YouTube? Lights are back finished. I thought I was recording, but obviously I wasn't. But anyway, whatever. You can see the lights are all back on now and working. I don't know, I thought I pressed record, but I didn't. Anyway, I ran the cord through here, up the frame, and then into the front. Ran a few zip ties to get everything buttoned up and tightened in really nice. Tightened all the screws back up, put the windshield back in, did another retest of the lights so we can see they all work. So that's good. So we're back in the game. I'm probably gonna get the trim up here for the lights. I may just get that as well, and just get everything just lit up here in the front. You can never have enough lights so that people can actually see you, especially at night. But anyway, that's it. I'm sorry that I didn't record me doing the finished product, but that's how it is. I also was trying to show the jumper that I have in here because I didn't get the radio flash like I should have before I picked up the bike, so that way the Apple CarPlay works. Now I think they try to charge you to flash it. I don't see why they would charge for that, but that's what I've been told, that they actually charge you to flash it. So I got the little jumper, which costs like $25, and now when I plug in my iPhone, the CarPlay thing comes up because of the jumper. But anyway, that's it for today. And again, sorry I didn't record the whole process, but everything that I took off, you just do in the reverse and put back on. All right, anyway, later YouTube.